Last financial year, we spent 802 billion on Museveni's residence. 802 billion is the money we spend on Museveni's residence. I have looked at coffee, the argument of how much we are expending. The entire budget of coffee
41?
Is 40 billion.
41 billion?
Yes.
For UCDA?
Museveni has 150 billion for donation. So this money that Museveni keeps splashing and giving in envelopes is bigger than the budget, the money they are spending on coffee. Really, you must be a fool for you to be fooled by Museveni's missives. That Museveni has money, 150 billion in a budget for donation giving. And then he says, coffee is wasting our money. This money should be doing roads. You see, people who made the constitution were deliberate that a head of state cannot be prosecuted, he cannot go to jail. But otherwise, if we had the way Museveni would be in Ruzira, you spend 150 billion on donation, and then you begin quarreling over 40 billion that you are putting in coffee.
But
and when people listen
the
to
outcry has always been that these agencies
for me,
are a huge burden.
The trouble is not the agencies. The trouble is that public expenditure has gone up. And we don't have money, as I said earlier, that we have a budget of 72 trillion. URA will correct about 32. You have a debt service of 34 billion. You cannot afford. Our entire minority report was on that when we were handling the budget. We looked at each and everything. You have a wage bill now of 8 trillion. Yet people are almost doing nothing. I was in Guru, I told them. They have a budget of about 21 billion in Guru City. And then 19 point something is salaries and allowances, buying fuel, buying newspapers, workshops in hotel. What remains is just less than $1 billion for development. If you look at local government has a budget of 6 trillion, the whole of local government. 5 point something is for wages and other recurrent expenditure. What remains to develop local government is 600 million. That's why all the roads there are potholed. You need to read a recent report by Dr. Ezra Suruma, who said all the access roads are, the ones that are motorable are just about 16%. In all the areas that you visit in Uganda, only about 16% of the roads are motorable, because the money you send to the district is money for RDCs, district officials, everybody, and then you remain with just 600 million. That's the money for development. The trouble that Uganda is in is that you now run 3 governments. You have the ministries, you have the agencies, but you also have a government at State House. Every ministry that exists has a corresponding unit in State House. It also has a presidential advisors, including presidential advisors who are advising Museveni on family, households, I don't know, acting like a Sengas. So that whole list that they have brought to Parliament, yes, he has a presidential advisor on household. And I ask them, is this a Senga who is talking to the president and wife?